Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to High Performance Trader, the YouTube channel that collects reliable data and builds profitable systems based off that data. I'm Joshua Salvetti, and today we're going to be targeting a very important topic. Chances are, if you are not profitable as a day trader, it's because you're forcing bad trades. We all do it. The goal is to stop doing it. Think about it. If we are ever going to obtain our goal to make 100K a year, 200K a year, $1 million a year, we cannot be taking low quality setups. Low quality setups don't just cost us money, they cost us time, they cost us energy. So today in this video, I'm going to show you how my 3-step approach kept me from taking a low quality trade March 13th, 2025. Right? So before you're going to see the trade recap. This is the trade that we took. Price rallied here, down off open print, rallies back up into open print, rejects from open print, we take the market short. Once we get the green bar, that was completely ignored, right? That's our 3rd step in our 3-step approach. We go short, our stop goes in between this green bar, and then we take the market all the way down to previous day low, right? So this is the trade that we took. Now, how and why was I patient all morning? That's what we're going to discuss today. Because chances are, if you are not profitable, it's because you lack the ability to sit on your hands. And a lot of traders go, Josh, I need more patience, I need more discipline. On the contrary, you don't need more patience, you don't need more self-control, you need more awareness. If you were aware to the principles that actually worked in the market, you wouldn't be trading anything but the principles, right? You can't expect to sow seed in the ground, right? And for it to yield a tree without any water, right? You need to follow the principles. The principles are God's automation, right? Principles is what gives us healthy expectations in life and in the market. And the reason why you're not getting the results you want is because you're not following simple principles. Our 3-step approach is extremely simple. As a matter of fact, if you want more information on this 3-step approach, all you need to do is come on over to my website, which is in the links below. The first link is going to bring you to the HPT crossover mini course. This is a detailed, very simple, right? It doesn't take long, but it's a very detailed document breaking down our edge and how I trade it on a daily basis. And then if you click here, right where it says click here, this is my superpower. This is the data backing it, right? Men lie, women lie, data does not. There is no point ever to be making decisions in the market without data backing it. If you are, it's just because you're being lazy and you want to gamble. See, the world is governed by systems that yield probabilities, right? There's always a probability. There's a probability that you're going to get in a car accident on the way home. There's a probability that you're going to make it to work safely, right? There's a probability that you're going to get sick, right? There's a probability for everything. So there's also a probability for you landing yourself in a profitable trade. And that probability is an 82% win ratio when following my strategy, right? This is the criteria, and it works. Over the last 7 months, I have accumulated data backing this up. Right? So click the links below, get affiliated, get yourself involved with a system that you can actually rely on. And the first thing this is going to do is it's going to give you the awareness required to actually sit on your hands and trade the market properly. I coach a lot of traders. The number one issue is their inability to stick to one strategy, right? So let's say that we had a farm and we wanted to plant some apples. We threw some apples into the ground and we watered them. How effective would it be if the next day we decided to go out, dig those apple seeds up, and now put in cucumber seeds? And then the day after that, dig those seeds up and put in some squash seeds, right? It would be extremely ineffective because we would be handicapping God's principles that yield results, right? See, if you want to become profitable, you have to stick to one strategy. You have to repeat, rinse, repeat. It's just rinse, repeat. Yes, you're going to have days that don't work for you. As a matter of fact, 18% of the time, it's not going to work for you. But 82% of the time, it's going to. This will help you get your expectations correct. This will help you get in and out of the market confidently. This will keep you from taking low quality trades. So click the links below, get involved. I send these high level summaries out to you on a monthly basis when subscribed to my team, right? So let's break down that trade. So March 13th, right? Price opens up. Before you, you're going to see I have previous day high, previous day low, and end of day. Very, very simple, right? And as a matter of fact, the pre-market plan was as such. Very simple. I'm looking to trade with whomever can control end of day, right? So each and every single day, I map out a pre-market plan for me and my team in a very simple approach. It's very repeatable. Once again, the more repeatable it is, the more consistent you'll be. Bullish scenario, watching to see if buyers show strength off end of day. Bullish HPT crossover criteria for longs targeting previous day open print and previous day high, right? So basically, if I get my criteria at or above end of day, I'm long targeting PDH. Bearish criteria, watching for sellers to take control of end of day. Bearish HPT cross for short plays targeting previous day low. If sellers take control of end of day via HPT crossover, I'm going short targeting PDL, right? Very, very simple approach. There's no need to complicate it, right? The data tells me that 88% of the time, price is going to either go from the open to previous day high or from the open to previous day low. This is what the data tells me. This isn't what I believe, right? This isn't what I made up, right? This is what the data tells me. This is what the market does. It literally gravitates from volatile level to volatile level. We just need to figure out which level that is. And we do this by identifying who controls the open. But I don't just want to see somebody control the open. They need to control it in a manner that gives me appropriate risk and keeps me from trading chop, right? Because that chop is what's going to cost you those low quality setups. It's going to cost you that money that you do not need to throw away, right? You want an approach that keeps you grounded, focused on trading good price action, right? So Josh, how do you know it's going to be good price action? How do you know it's chop? What keeps you from taking low quality setups? Well, it's a very simple approach, right? So basically, I need to see a moving average cross off open print with a red or green bar that's ignored. So let's go through it. What's this first trade have? Well, it has a rejection off open print, so check. It has a moving average cross, right? You see the arrow, but it lacks a green bar that gets ignored, right? So once again, for it to be a healthy trend that we want a part of, we need that RBI GBI. So we don't get that. Therefore, there's no trade. I do not want to trade this because the price action's erratic. It's not structured well. It's not balanced. I want nothing to do with it. So I'm sitting on my hands. Price then rallies back up, straight back to open print. The same way it went down, it's the same way it went up, right? I'm starting to notice the polarity of price action. Once again, I want nothing to do with this. Yes, there is a trade here off pre-market low you can make money off of, right? But is that a repeatable approach that you want to rely on every single day? That's up to you. I would rather not. I want a very simple approach that I can repeat that's going to keep me from getting caught in chop. It's going to keep me from trading against market conditions, right? So I'm still sitting on my hands. Price rallies back up to open print, and then we get this glorious red bar here that just rejects off end of day. This is what I live for, right? So all morning we made no move, and then price rallies into EOD, and now we fall and drop below the 50 EMA. So I can't just get in right here. I could, but once again, I wouldn't be able to manage risk appropriately. Meaning, if I entered short at the bottom of this candle, technically, This chart can stay bearish until price breaks the high of this candle. So I don't want to put myself in a scenario where I may have to hold throughout $2, right? That's not that logical. Instead, I wait for the green bar to be ignored. So now I enter the market short right here at 556.92. And if we go over to my Discord, I'll show you exactly where it was I got in this trade and called it out for my team. At 10:36 a.m., right, price rallies right up to open print, rejects, we get a green bar completely ignored. So this is me posting it in my Discord so that everybody a part of my team can capitalize on this trade. So I'm in the market short, and then we watch price as it goes down further and further, targeting previous day low, right? So that was the trade that we ended up taking. Very simple, following our 3-step approach. You are only as good as your system, as your process. And you're only as good as your ability to execute it. Do me a favor, do yourself a favor. Go through your trades. Which ones are working? Which ones aren't? It's not a hard question, but it's a hard solution if you make it. You can fix it. All you need to do is develop an approach that you can trust. Click the links below, get involved with HPT, a team that you can trust because it is backed off data. I'm Joshua Salvetti. I hope you guys have a fantastic weekend. Make sure you hit a like, subscribe, comment for more. Share this to somebody that needs it because this sort of information changed my life. I love you guys, and I'll see you in the next lesson.